Hey Books! Welcome into our Sagittarius-Capricorn cusp energy and placements astrology tarot reading for November 2025. I thank you guys so much for being here, for tuning in. As always, being on this side of the channel, it means so much to me. I'm very grateful for y'all. And I do hope that this message serves you well whenever it is divinely meant to. Remember, please watch any reading you feel guided to, no matter the time frame. It could be relevant and or supportive for you in that moment, all right? So if it doesn't resonate now, it could resonate in the future, okay? Give it some time to marinate and percolate a little bit. All right, but I was getting a message here for you, Sagittarians. It seems like you have done an excellent job at healing the root of something that you were dealing with. Some sort of pain energy or disappointment, heartbreak, hurt, whatever it was. Because you've reached an energy peak where you're now able to You're now able to sustain a peak in your energy. So what I'm kind of being shown is like a wave line, a wavelength, right? At one, you would like tap into a higher energy and then have to kind of fall back down a little bit, and then you would go back into it and then you'd fall back down a little bit. It seems like you now are able to go up and stay up. You've reached a new plateau in your frequency, in your energy here in November, and you're going to start feeling that, okay? And of course, with that plateau, you'll sustain it, and then the divine will rise you into something higher, and then you'll go back to that plateau, and you'll rise even higher, and you'll find and sustain new peaks. But you've reached a new level in your energy is what I was getting in my meditation here for you, okay? And that is going to show up in your world, maybe through networks, friendships, okay? Partnerships, maybe even love. Take it as it resonates, okay, Sagittarians? But you did it. You've elevated your energy to a point where you can sustain something new. Something you've always wanted or something you've been desiring for a while. All right, Divine Universe, thank you again for clearing my energy. Show me a little bit more about this message, about this energy, November astrology for Sagittarius, Capricorn, placements, cusps, houses. Keep in mind, this could resonate for your 9th and 10th house energy. I always have those free natal chart calculators always linked in the videos. Check those out for reference. Okay, 6, I can't make it up. Sustainability with ACT. Come on now. Now your actions reflect the new frequency you're on, rather than maybe the old energy or old timeline. Now you can act from a new sense of self with that Aries energy, 1st house energy. Okay, you've got the sun, period. Come on now. Maybe you'll start to feel this by your birthday, for those of you born under this cusp. Okay. Yeah, sun and the moon. Some of y'all, this could be your moon sign energy. Scorpio, okay. Chiron, yep, is in retrograde. Through till the beginning of January, okay. Yep, dignified strength. Again, it's like you've earned this new frequency. You've earned it. And like I said, it could be bringing in love. Venus, beloved, okay now. Maybe you're ready to heal some love energy, some Venetian energy in your life. 3rd house, communication. Yep, and ascendant. You're absolutely ascending into a new energy. Entering some sort of new frequency. And that's beautiful. I love when the sun and the moon comes out together, because it does speak to that sense of spirit and soul alignment. You're embodying who you feel you are at the deep level of you. The sun and the moon aren't on two different pages. They're on the same page. And that's a powerful, energetic space to be in. Let me do a frame check. Oh, see, I felt it. I knew something was a little off. Okay. Okay. Some of y'all, your Chiron could be in an air energy, an air sign. So Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I almost want to say Gemini for something specifically here, especially with the third house. I think you have healed your throat chakra to a point where you can communicate what you're feeling or what you're going through or where you're at without crumbling. And I know that might sound a little off, but that's what I'm getting. It seems like speaking when you were emotional might have been extremely difficult, or you were just not the type to talk about your emotions. Maybe that's what's helped you elevate into this new energy or this new frequency. Oi. Okay. All right, tell me here. What's going on with this sustainability? Okay, the Two of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords, right. Right. I think your belief in yourself has also grown here, Sagittarians, and my Sag Cap placements. Your belief in your ability to do more, have more, attain more, reach your dreams, achieve your goals has increased here. Yeah, with the Six of Wands at the bottom and the Nine of Cups. Absolutely. This is a lot of positive self-belief where there was once doubt. Okay. Where there was once doubt. Can I get one for sustainability? What's the sixth house energy? Three of Swords. Okay. Right. Like I said, this maybe has to do with some sort of pain, heartbreak, disappointments, letdowns. What's this Aries energy? The past, Six of Cups. Maybe there was some regret around past decisions, actions, and choices, sharing your heart with the wrong people, that you might have been hanging over your own head with the Hermit. Yeah, like I said, or keeping how you felt about all those energies and situations to yourself, not sharing them. Not that you have to, but really not even talking about it, which can create energetic blockages. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe you finally found a healthy way to release that energy or to communicate. Some of y'all might finally be at a point where you can talk about the past again without crumbling, without getting upset, without being pissed off, without reliving the whole thing all over again. Yeah, the Chariot. I love that. And the Ace of Cups, period. You reclaimed your heart. That might have been a really big part of this elevation in your energy. You reclaimed your heart space, your heart chakra, and you're protecting it. Seven of Wands. You're not willing to go back to people, places, spaces, and energies that damaged you. You found the healing power within yourself, period. Yeah, you're not open to it. Page of Cups in reverse with the Nine of Cups. With the Five of Swords, yeah. I'm not open to all that deception. I got my 9 cups. Okay? I got my 9 cups. I don't need nothing. No, I'm only waiting on that 10th cup. Okay, which could be coming. Like I said, you could have love around the corner here, Sagittarians. For my single babies, could have a lover coming in. Now that you've gone through this transformation process, I can't make it up. And now you can, I can't make it up. Now you can communicate what was troubling you, what was affecting you. And maybe in real time, maybe Sagittarians, it took a minute for you to be able to process your feelings and then speak up. And then it's like by the time you're really ready to talk about it, it's been so long, you feel like, what's the point? And then it just kind of never fully heals. But it's like, and I feel like you're so in tune with yourself with the sun and the moon out now, especially with the Hermit and the Chariot. You're so in tune with yourself right now to where as soon as something comes up, you're able to be like, hey, I don't like that. I didn't like how you said that, or that made me feel a type of way. This is what I'm feeling. Like, you now have found your voice. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Divine. You found your voice through the pain. The pain, the trauma, the Three of Swords that you maybe went through, maybe took your voice away from you. Maybe it took your voice away. And you reclaim that voice. Oh, I love that. Clarify the Three of Swords with this 6th house. Yep. You got to the root of it, the Two of Cups. And y'all know how I feel about the Two of Cups. That's the relationship between you and your higher self, you and source, you and nature, you and the universe. Nobody can take those 2 cups away from you once you solidify and integrate that energy. It has to be integrated into your awareness. That way, no matter if you get to the 3 of Cups, to the 10 of Cups, all 8 of those cups could fall away. You could get into the 8 of Cups and have to leave 8 cups behind. You will always have those 2. Okay? 3 of Wands. And I think, too, this is like you no longer... Not that you were waiting on anybody from your past. I don't feel like that's the energy, Sagittarius. I feel like there might have been even like a fear of the past showing up again. You're not afraid of that anymore. You're not afraid of that anymore because you're so in tune with yourself. You already know how to handle that situation if it were to happen. But I think because you are now sustaining a higher vibration, it can't happen. You've closed those doors. Period, Sagittarius. Let's go. Clarify the sun with the Hermit. You've closed those doors. I can't make it up. The World. What's the Chariot and the Moon? And you found strength from it. You not only shut those doors, but you built yourself off of it. It's like you really, congratulations to y'all. If y'all are resonating with this, you really have reclaimed parts of your soul and your spirit. Y'all know how I feel about the sun and the moon. Sun represents your spirit. The moon is your soul. Those are 2 separate entities, 2 separate energetic bodies, 2 separate parts and aspects of the self, the spirit and the soul. They are not the same, even though people interchange them a lot. You are in union with yourself. And that's going to reflect by you being in union with your environment, in union maybe even in a career, in union with lovers, like in union with friends and family. It's like now that self-union is only going to attract things that reflect that balance. Which is why I'm saying I don't think you're even worried about the past showing back up anymore, because y'all wouldn't be an energetic match anyway if this is about love or friendship, whatever. You really have shut that door. Congratulations, Sagittarius. And you're stronger because of it. Clarify the Scorpio with this Ace of Cups. Period. And you know your worth. Queen of Pentacles. You know your worth. And you know how to take the time to take care of yourself. Temperance coming out here, period. Like I said, Chiron's retrograde could definitely be helping you here. Helping you to build those barriers against the past energies like that. Like, again, keep you in that higher frequency. I love that. And like I said, don't matter if you got to walk away from 8 cups. You are always going to have those 2 cups. Because you've integrated that when it comes to this transformation. Dignified strength. Your perception of yourself is stronger. where at one point it might have been a little flexible, a little too mutable, you've solidified your perception of self so that nothing from the past can come in and try to tell you who you are or who you need to be or throw who you used to be in your face. It's like all of that shut down. Can't even access you. And you know what? Where you might have been struggling to communicate about what you felt, now people don't know how to talk to you. It's like people don't know how to come in and connect with you now because you're in this new energy. And you know what? That might be for the best. That might be for the best. Clarify the third house with communication. Yeah, because they gonna meet the Queen of Swords. I can't make it up. Because they gonna meet the Queen of Swords. Where it might have been very easy to get you caught up in your feelings and caught up in your emotions or stuck and stagnant. It was easy to maybe get you in that Seven of Cups around certain things, certain situations, certain people and feelings and oh, this happened and that. Oh, and like it's like you would just be in that energy. Where now you know beyond a shadow of a doubt how to pinpoint the cup. You know exactly where the toxicity is trying to seep in and you sealed it off. You walked away, you got into the Eight of Cups, you transformed from that person who was not sure. And here I'll say you might have even had up to 7 situations that were creating toxic environments or a source of toxic energy for you. You let all that go because you reclaimed the only cup that was truly important, which was your own. And now you have the articulation. Now you have the communication around it so that those 7 toxic cups can't come back to life. 3 of Wands in reverse with the 6 of Cups. Nothing from the past shall reemerge. Even if it wanted to, Sagittarius, that's the whole point I'm trying to make. Even if it wanted to, it couldn't. Energetically, it could not stand. You are not in the same frequency. You are not in the same signature. They wouldn't even know how to interact with you because you're in this new frequency. Do you see what I'm saying? Yep, Page of Cups. You might have even left your heart open for these situations, these people. Doesn't necessarily even have to be lovers. These could be friends, family. You might have gave it some time. But I think that time is over. Exactly, the 5 of Swords. You realize that you were only really deceiving yourself and working against yourself. Or it's like, why would I leave a door open for somebody who sabotaged me to come back and do it again? And don't get me wrong, people can shift and people can change, but that's all great. That doesn't mean that you have to let them back into your world to figure out if they really have or not. And maybe I keep coming back to this. So there could have been somebody who was kind of banking on that. You always having a heart open towards them. They didn't see you healing or sealing their pathway to you all the way off. Oh, well, they're in for a very, 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 very rude awakening. I just heard. Yeah. The moon, period. Somebody thought they could come in on some hidden motive energy. They could disguise their no. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. Somebody thought that they always would have an open space, or you would always have an open heart towards them. You would always be there despite the BS, despite the pain, despite the trauma, despite the 3 of Swords. They keep wanting to stick in your heart. Somebody might have even was trying to get you to the 10 of Swords. Nah, and I think this is good. I think the divine stepped in before that could even happen. So like I said, yeah, that's what I mean. I can't make it up. Nobody from your past is coming in on anything that's good. Stick to the future. Stick to the present moments. Keep your head forward, Sagittarius. Nothing and no one from your past is going to do any better than what they've already done. Okay? You unbinded yourself. I can't make it up. They're only coming in to cause chaos. Disrupt your joy and your happiness with this sunshine energy. Again, the sun and the moon. So this is what was keeping you from being in union with yourself. A fear of actions from the past repeating itself, or a fear of people from the past coming back. I think you're protected from that. Yeah, it's safe for you. Now, like I said, you were on, it would have been the fast track to the Ten of Wands. Like I said. Again, congratulations on this, my Sagittarians and Sag Cap placements. Congrats. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful transformation you've gone through. You should feel really proud of yourself. I'm trying to tell you. Just to come back so that they can change that sunshiny energy into the Five of Cups. So now you heartbroken all over again. Now you down and out, and now you're bound to them again. And oh, what, child, who has time? You in the Ten of Cups. That's the only thing you're headed towards. I'm going to tell you that. A little sneak peek into your future. All you have coming towards you is the Ten of Cups, my love. Yeah. Period. Yep, all you got. And now somebody's going to have to watch you be happy when they had every opportunity to be a part of that happiness with you. Yeah, this could be like an ex kind of lurking around you here. Trust me, they can't come in. That's why they can only lurk. They can't come in. I feel like your energy is unrecognizable, or their energy would be unrecognizable. It was like, it just doesn't match anymore. Y'all are not on the same frequency. Like, I just heard it wouldn't even make sense. Like, it just, I don't know. I feel like I have to keep going in on this, but it's like, it wouldn't even be possible. Even if y'all were in the same room, they wouldn't be able to talk to you. Like, the energy is that solid around you. This could be your angels and ancestors. We do see Temperance here. Okay, this could be your angels and ancestors setting a very strong boundary around you, child. Psychic healing. Come on now. And that's what this has been. You integrated with your intuition, your higher self, the sun and the moon coming together. You being in union with your higher self is what's setting you up to be in union with everything that's meant for you. And everything that wasn't meant for you but was trying to act, Aries, act and pretend and play like it was. Can't do that no more. Okay, foresight, exactly. Now you could see it before it happens, where maybe foresight was hard for you. You couldn't see it coming, so it would blindside you. Now you can smell it a mile away. Because that's that integration with the sun. Purity. I can't make it up. What else is coming in here for my Sag Cap, cusp, and placements? What else is coming in? Death. Okay, transformation, like I said, purpose, period. Teacher, you've learned a lot about your purpose here. You've unlocked a part of your purpose. You were always meant to do this integration work with yourself. So this is where you thank those karmic relationships and partnerships and family members and jobs and situations and environments, because it taught you what you needed to know in order for you to transform into your purpose and step into your purpose. It's like, that's the beauty. You're now looking at your past as a teacher. You're not attached to it anymore. It taught you what you needed to know in order to be in this union with yourself. And for that, you can be grateful. Anything outside of that has no space, no room in your awareness. You see what I'm saying? It's like closed. I learned what I needed to learn. Doors are no longer open. Yeah, enchantment and magician. Like I said, this was somebody who thought they could come in and act as if they were on your level, act as if they cared, act as if they had a heart open towards you, just because they wanted to see you in the Five of Cups, just to pull it away from you, trap you again, upset you again, break your heart again, on that same BS, cause drama to separate, thank you, Divine, to separate you from your higher self even more than they did before. Somebody thought they could come in and disconnect you. Only for them to be disconnected. Yeah, we don't even care. That don't even matter. Clarify what's coming in for Sagittarians. Thank you. Yeah, surrender. Retreat. Somebody thought you were still holding on to them, child. You surrendered this a long time ago. The only thing you were holding on to was that Ace of Cups, yourself. Somebody thought you would hold on to them forever. No. Yeah, exactly. Action. Somebody didn't anticipate the actions that you would take. That you would choose yourself. Somebody didn't anticipate you choosing yourself. 7 of Cups. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody didn't expect you to step into your sun energy or, again, integrate with your spirit. So now whatever the plan was for this person to come back in, they're going to have to go through. They're going to be in the 5 of Cups now. Because those energies, that door is been closed. Somebody was arrogant as all get out. Somebody just thought it would always going to be there. No, that John been closed. Kind of like, I don't even have to look. I know they going to open the door. Well, you better, you should have opened your eyes. You should have opened your eyes to see that that door has been shut, closed, and welded, melted shut. Okay, intuition and inner peace, because that's where you are. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Your intuition saved you more than you're aware of. You made the wise choice and decision here, Sagittarians, to integrate with yourself. And you had that breakthrough. And you broke through any binds, any spells, any energy work that was being done on you. You recaptured your soul. You recaptured your spirit. Now you're deep into your own senses and you're weaving a whole new world that's going to be filled with joy. I can't make it up. And that's a beautiful space to end it on. Like I said, you've closed out some major soul cycles. Congratulations, Sagittarians. You've done an amazing job. Keep up the great work. Very proud of y'all. Okay, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right. I really do hope that this message serves you well. Again, whenever it is divinely meant to, tap in, tune in whenever you feel called. Let me know what connects and resonates in the comments down below. Make sure you check out all the links. All right. I'm on Depop. Make sure y'all check out the members board as well for posting announcements. I posted some new items from my closet. I'll be posting some more, y'all. I'm really taking this whole decluttering the closet, paring down to refresh and rejuvenate my space, myself, get the vibes feeling good. And if you kind of feel like you're in a stuck or in a muck, that might be a good thing to do too. Refresh your wardrobe, your hair, your makeup, whatever. Get something nice, but definitely kind of cleanse out first before you add in. All right. I think that's going to help out a lot for some of y'all here. But again, you guys are doing an amazing job. Congratulations on this self-union. I love you, love you, love you, love you lots. And I'll see you in our next one. Namaste.